mark today's memorial ceremony of this state, this lighting state of late President William Richard Tolbert.
The Liberia Official Gazette, published by Authority, Volume 25, Tuesday, June 24, 2025, Number 30, Extraordinary. The governor of the Republic of Liberia announces with profoundest regret the death in his 76th year of His Excellency Dr. William Richard Tolbert Jr., former President of the Republic of Liberia, former Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, former member of the Honorable House of Representatives, for Montserrat County, Republic of Liberia, former disbursing officer, paymaster of the Republic, Department of the Treasury, and former senior clerk, Bureau of Supplies, now Ministry of Finance and Development Penny, Republic of Liberia. Lifelong Baptist leader, Republic of Liberia, patriot, administrator, disciplinarian, erudite statesman, Republic of Liberia. This monumental loss occurred on Saturday, April 12, 1980, in Reburial as a result of a coup attack. The late President of the Republic of Liberia was born on May 13, 1913, in the city of Bentonville, now in the city Montserrat County, onto the union of Honorable William R. Tolbert Sr. and Mrs. Charlotte A. Tolbert. The deceased embraced the Christian faith at a tender age and became a devout member of the Zion Praise Baptist Church in Benton City, Montserrat County. Young William commenced his primary education at the government school in Bentonville, Montserrat County. He later enrolled at Cromwell Memorial Hall in Ashland and completed his high school education. In his quest for further education, the deceased pursued higher education at Reburial College, now the University of Liberia, graduating cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts degree in 1934. Tolbert's distinguished public service career began in 1935 as a clerk in the Bureau of Supplies at the Department of the Treasury. He also served as disbursing officer, paymaster of the Republic from 1936 to 1943. From 1943 to 1951, the late President represented Montserrat County in the House of Representatives. In 1952, he was chosen as Vice President of Liberia under President William E.S. Tolbert, serving in that capacity for 19 years. Following President Tolbert's death in July 1971, Tolbert was sworn in as the 20th President of the Republic of Liberia. His presidency was marked by efforts to modernize the Liberian economy and promote national inclusion, as well as strong pan-Africanist foreign policy. Former President William R. Tolbert Jr. formulated major policies for the country with several achievements as follows. He championed national unity and inclusivity through resonant slogans such as total involvement for higher heights in wholesome functioning society. He initiated a comprehensive poverty alleviation campaign under the auspices of the MAX, democracies, and self-reliant initiatives. Furthermore, he established public cooperation, including the Liberia Produce Marketing Corporation (LPMC) and the Liberian Cocoa and Coffee Corporation (LCCC) to enhance agricultural exports. The late President Tolbert also instituted development banking entities, which encompass the National Housing Bank, the Agricultural Bank, and the Liberia Bank for Development and Investment (LPTI). In an effort to provide housing facilities for low-income earners, President Tolbert also start up construction of low-cost housing estates, including Stevie A. Tolbert Estate, Barkinsville, Matali and New Matali Estates, E. Jonathan Gorish Estate, Barkinsville, location of the University of Liberia's principal campus from Reburial to Fender, thereby enhancing accessibility to higher education. In a commendable effort to give back to the citizenry, the President implemented a 50% reduction in tuition fees at the University of Liberia, subsidized the provision of complementary textbooks, and instituted free healthcare services for pregnant women and children under the age of 2. We also established a GMECO, an agricultural mechanization enterprise in collaboration with Israeli experts. He launched the Ministry of Action for Development and Progress, ADP, to fast-track development projects. Initiated the Minor River Union with Sierra Leone and Guinea to strengthen regional cooperation, later joined by Cote d'Ivoire. He expanded the JFP Faulkner and WRO local hydroelectric power station. He established the National Bank of Liberia, the country's first central bank. He played a significant role in the formation of ECOWAS, Economic Community of West African States. Under the leadership of President William Richard Tolbert, Liberian Independence Day celebrations began rotating among the counties of Liberia. The President initiated US $10 million at a time national fundraising drive for development and liberation movements in Zimbabwe, Guinea-Bissau, Namibia, Angola, Mozambique, Zambia, and South Africa. Tolbert served as chairperson of the Organization of African Unity, OAU, now the African Union, from 1979 to 1980, further cementing Liberia's leadership in continental affairs. President Tolbert was also a distinguished and Reburial. He co-founded the most valuable group of companies, a globally acclaimed conglomerate established in partnership with his brothers, Honorable Steve A. Tolbert, and Swiss Baby Associates. At its seeding, the Reburial Group emerged as one of the largest and most prosperous indigenous business enterprises in West Africa, encompassing sectors such as trade, agriculture, food processing, and export industries. It provided employment to thousands of Liberians and made significant contributions to the nation's economic diversification and self-sufficiency. The success of the group epitomized Tolbert's unwavering commitment to economic empowerment and the promotion of Liberian enterprise on the international stage. President Tolbert was raised in a devout Christian household with his siblings, subsequently serving as a led-on Baptist leader. He pastored the Zion Praise Baptist Church in Benton City from 1953 until his death in 1980. He served as president of the Liberia Baptist Missionary and Educational Convention, 1958 to 1980. Internationally, he was the first African to serve as president of the Baptist Law Alliance, 1965 to 1970. Significantly raising Liberia's profile in global Christian circles. He was recognized with several international honors, including the prestigious Cabinet Domain Award from the Council of Churches of New York in the 1974 and honorary doctorate from Howard University in 1975. President Tolbert sternly ended abruptly in a military coup d'etat on April 12, 1980, which was subsequently followed by the execution of 13 members of the cabinet and inner security divisions on April 22, 1980. Despite the tragic circumstances surrounding his demise, Tolbert's legacy of national development, Pan-Africanism, and inclusive governance presents as a noteworthy chapter in Liberia's contemporary history. Liberian officials and security personnel who were deceased on the day of the coup were shot days thereafter in New Dr. T.U.A. Rice, Minister of Agriculture, Honorable C. Cesar Minister of Foreign Affairs, Honorable Charles E. King, Representative Freedom County, Honorable P. Clarence Packer III, Chairman, National Investment Commission, Honorable James A. Pierre, Chief Justice, Supreme Court of Liberia, Honorable Frank J. Stewart, Senior Director of the Board, Lee Reginald Thompson, Senior National Chairman, True Party, Honorable H. Karen Thomas, Chairman, National Elections Commission, Honorable Joseph J. F. Chesson, Senior Minister of Agriculture of Justice, Honorable Rachel A. Henry, Senior Speaker of House of Representatives, Honorable David Franklin Neal, Senior Minister of Planning and Economic Affairs, Honorable James P. Phillips, Jr., Minister of Finance, Honorable John W. F. Sherman, Minister of Commerce, Industry and Transport, Honorable Frankie Tolbert, Representative, Masurado County, Major General Emmett W. Cooper, Representative, Ball County, Honorable A. Benedict Tolbert, Representative, Masurado County, Brigadier General Charles E. Reddy, Jr., Commanding Officer, Executive National Guard, Colonel Sergeant C. Pepper, Commander, Post Tactical Liberia, Director Manny Dempster, Senior Director, Liberian National Police, Major Gabriel E. Moore, Major Special Security Service, Lieutenant Reburial, Anthony Leslie, Executive National Guard. Former President William Tolbert Jr., a dedicated public servant and esteemed leader of the people, along with all others whose project on those fateful dates of April 12 and 22nd, respectively, will be profoundly missed and fondly remembered for their exemplary contributions to the public sphere while serving the nation. The late President William Tolbert entered into a sacred union with Miss Victoria Anna Davis, the daughter of an Associate Justice of the Supreme Court, in the patriarch setting of Brownsford, Great Cape County. This union was raised with the birth of 8 children, in addition to nurturing numerous other cherished offspring. In the passing of President William Tolbert, former President of the Republic of Liberia and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Liberia, Africa, and global community have suffered the profound loss of a selfless leader, a man of remarkable wisdom. His memory shall endure eternally. The entire Liberian nation, along with millions of individuals, both within and beyond the borders of Liberia, unite in mourning the passing of former President William Tolbert Jr., standing in solidarity with his family, children, relatives, and kin. He leaves to mourn his passing, his beloved children, and other family members. On Monday, June 30th, 2025, at 10:30 as Meridian to 4 Post Meridian, The door of condolence for former President William Richard Tolbert will be opened at the Centennial Pavilion on Ashland Street in Reburial, Liberia. On Tuesday, July 1, 2025 at 10 o'clock at Reburial. A memorial service in honor of William Richard Tolbert Jr., former President of the Republic of Liberia, will commence, followed by a memorial site dedication at the Reburial Baptist Theological Seminary in Reburial County. As a mark of last respect, in tribute to the late President, His Excellency Dr. William Richard Tolbert Jr., former President of the Republic of Liberia, former Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, former member of the Honorable House of Representatives of Montserrat County, Republic of Liberia, former Disbursing Officer of Paymaster of the Republic, Department of the Treasury, and former Senior Peg, Bureau of Supplies, now Ministry of Finance and Development, Penn, Republic of Liberia, F. Baptist Leader, Republic of Liberia, Patriot, Administrator, Disciplinarian, Elder Statesman, Republic of Liberia, is hereby ordered directed that commencing from the signing of the book of condolence on June 30th, 2025, and continuing until the dedication of the Reburial in their honor on July 1, 2025, the national ensign of the Republic shall be displayed at half mast from all public edifices throughout the nation, from 8 o'clock into the meridian to 6 o'clock post meridian. By order of the President, Madam Sarah Besselianti, Minister of Foreign Affairs. Minister of Foreign Affairs from Reburial, Liberia, June 24, 2025. Mr. Vice President, distinguished guests, His Excellency Joseph Lumumba, Senior President of the Republic of Liberia, who gave the pleasure we have the government.
The Vice President, the Vice President, members of the Legislature, Pro Tem of the Senate, President of the Republic of Liberia, former Vice President, Republic of Liberia, Mrs. Boakai, members of the Cabinet, members of the family, fellow Liberians, members of the diplomatic corps. Ladies and gentlemen, we assemble here in short language to honor the life and legacy of a statesman, a patriot, and a servant of the people, the late President William Richard Tolbert Jr. This moment is also one of reflection, reconciliation, and the national renewal. Today we gather to memorialize the 4-day meeting and honor the son of Liberia, whose story is deeply connected to the history of our country. And Liberia, during a time of tremendous temptation, both at home and abroad, the African continent. As the 20th President of the Republic of Liberia and former chairman of the Organization of African Unity, he was known for his visionary leadership, his bold reforms, his pan-African spirit, his enduring belief in the young people of Liberia, social justice, economic empowerment, and the unification of all Liberians. He had a towering personality abroad and commanded much respect from the international community. He was a man of deep conviction and immense discipline. The Baptist preacher that called the statement of thy duty, he brought to the presidency sense of moral clarity and a deep commitment to building a nation where all Liberians would find dignity in their citizenship. His leadership was grounded in humility, integrity, and service. I did not serve under President Tolbert, but like so many of my generation, I was inspired by his intellect, his values, and his steadfast pursuit of a more equitable Nigeria. His policies sought to breed the rise of living poor and expand opportunity. His vision for the national development was anchored in the belief that Liberia could only thrive when justice and inclusion became the pillars of our democracy. This memorial, decades after his tragic death, is not simply a ceremonial gesture. It is an act of national conscience. It is a moment to restore dignity, to acknowledge historical wrongs, and to reaffirm our collective commitment to truth, justice, and reconciliation. We cannot reflect on this moment without acknowledging the long arc of pain that shaped our nation's journey. From the founding of Liberia and the unhealed tensions of the past, to the violent change of governments and the tragic loss of nearly 250,000 lives during a brutal civil conflict, Liberia has borne the wounds of history. These wrongs have scars, but they have also led us with responsibility. The responsibility to stand ourselves into seeds of hope, to draw from our pain the renewed sense of purpose, and ensure that the sacrifice of the past that all of us share our shared suffering become the foundation of our shared strength. Let us allow our community to serve not as a region, but as a force of change. Let us students of loss, resilience, and saving us keep a sense of eternity, and lasting commitment to peace, justice, and reconciliation. In the talk of harmony, I extend my deepest sympathy for the nation. Your father, your grandfather, your relative served this nation with distinction. Your lives of tolerance have been irreproachable and magnanimous. I urge you to continue to follow this standard, not only through mourning, but through purposeful contribution to national unity and healing. We all must inspire a renewed sense of patriotism. Let us reject the forces of malice, nation. The Liberia we seek to build must be one where the legacy of our leaders is honored with truth, respect, and with accountability. May this solemn occasion be a reminder that the history must not be forgotten and that reconciliation must be pursued, not out of convenience, but out of conviction. Let us teach the younger generation about the life and leadership of President Tolbert, now as former head of state, as a symbol of faith, hope, and dignity in public service. May the soul of President William Richard Tolbert Jr. rest in peace. May God bless us all and save the Republic of Liberia. Thank you.
Statements. The legislature.
For his initiative as it relates to establishing the Monroe Union. Whether we as legislature, especially from the House of Representatives, we resolve to tap on that initiative to extend the Monroe Union to the parliamentary body. We've been able to visit the other three countries, taking into consideration the ideas of the late president. To unite the three because the three was so taking the four. To establish the parliamentary body, good cause to be actually vital resources. The value of issues. The value of political to that one of these things and we regret about thank the former president for his great initiative. Without the thing to move this country forward or move this idea of the president's time to protect. Without the House of Legislature, I'd like to extend my sympathy to the Reed family. Also, our big man. rest in peace. He was never a hero. It's just the appointed time that God has destined to occur. What Kevin was talking about is an initiative to I also joined making important projects. And I pray that our unity will shine once again. Thank you very much. Pro tempore. Mr. President, Vice President, members of the legislature, former President, former Vice President, the top of the distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen.
Late illustrious President William Richard Tolbert Jr. I was certainly not a contemporary of the late President. However, a reflection of his service to the nation in Africa is informed by the pages of our history and by oral history. President Tolbert was a man of great vision, close philosophy of national development, form expression. He is often quoted in trial. Total involvement for higher heights, from matter matters, the Green Revolution, precious jewels, amongst others. By these national themes, he sought to rally the energies of all Liberians in the center of national development and social political transformation. Because of his dynamic leadership attributes, he was affectionately called Speedy. The late President Tolbert's worldview was informed by his abiding faith in the wonders of humanity and the obligation of world leaders to pursue goals and give dignity to the human race. In Africa and the world at large, he was acclaimed for his famous speech delivered before the U.S. Congress titled, Africa Speaks to the World. As we therefore gather here today to memorialize our own dead, let us have a sober reflection of President Tolbert's patriotism and his mindset of progressive national development. To the Tolbert family and the families of all of our former army officials who died in contest and the office Senate, I say to you our deepest sympathy. And to the President and the family, I want to thank you for this opportunity and this honor. A representative of the United Nations. Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, senior leaders in this country, families of those that we remember, judge officials, the team of the diplomatic corps and the diplomats, and the international community, all present, and all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen, and especially the youth among us. The United Nations, where all countries are members, we stand with you and with this country as you continue the journey of healing, forgiveness, and reconciliation, which is the true foundation for sustainable development. We always say this journey of healing, forgiveness, and reconciliation is not a project. It's not an event. It's not a one-day thing. It is a process. It cannot be outsourced. It's original, and how long it takes depends on local realities. Every country is different, every individual is different, but all I can tell you is that it's the best way to go. As Liberia sits at the Security Council on that global stage, believe me, it's a statement that the world has learned something from you, and we would like to learn more from this country. The world has seen a resilient nation and a resilient people. When a country goes through war for 15 years, 50 years, you must say 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 15 years. When you lose people the way you lost them, when you lose the people we see, the photos are in front of us, and yet you are still here, Liberia, and you are going strong. It is a demonstration of this nation's resilience, and a demonstration of the people's resilience. We should never forget that. You have gone through other big challenges like Ebola and COVID, and you are here. We look forward to your leadership on matters of peace and security at that stage. You can only do that when you are solid at home. And today, we witness your resolve for a peaceful and secure country through something like this that we are witnessing today, remembrance. I want to tell you that remembrance is a strong component of healing. Burying the yours in dignity is a very, very powerful way to put closure to some of the form of pain that you only can experience. It's not symbolic. His Excellency has just said it. It's not symbolic at all. To the victim, it's unlocking something. Some may find it difficult to understand. But like they say, normally, when you know, you know. When you know, you know. It is one way to open the space for healing, forgiving, and reconciliation. So remembrance is very, very important. Forgiveness does not mean you forget your departed loved ones. Not at all. You will always remember them. But you remember them to strengthen your resolve to build a better country. It's the moment you ask yourself, what would my father, uncle, mom, sibling, friend, or whoever you are remembering today, what would they want you to do? Where would they want you to be? What do you think would please them? This is the moment you reconnect with them. Get new energy from them and move on. I can tell you, and now, not only as a UN resident coordinator, but as a human being, that healing of a nation is possible. It's doable. I will not go into the details. I've gone through similar things. But healing of the nation is very possible, but it starts from the healing of individuals. Healing of individuals is also very, very possible. People have gone through it, and I think one way to find strength is to look for people who have gone through this thing and engage and discuss and learn from one another. Liberia, I know you can do it. Please continue to choose healing, forgiveness, and reconciliation. You will not regret it at all, because it's the best gift you can give to the young ones. My brothers and sisters, you must unlock this country to move on and to prosper. It is very, very difficult to achieve that when you hold on to grudges. Very, very difficult. You must release, and release, however difficult it will feel, however tough it will be. So, it's an honor for some of us in the international community to see these initiatives unfold. We only wish you to do more, and we wish you the best. Today is on this day of remembrance. We really wish you peace and prosperity. May God bless Liberia. The African Union ECOWAS, Representative MRU, River Union,
His Excellency President Boakai, President of Liberia, Vice President Reburial, permit me to stand on existing programs. In the grounds, I have the distinct honor to extend to you the honorable secretaries. That is the Secretary of His Excellency Ambassador Civil Board. The Honorable William holds a special place in the hearts of Liberian families in Britain, yet most especially in Liberia. Why? One would ask. The first Secretary General of the first three Secretary Generals of the Honorable that I really met. First, Secretary General was Dr. Cyril A. Wright. Followed, he served from 1974 to 1978. He was followed by Dr. T. Ernie Eastman, who served from 1978 to 1983. Followed by Dr. President King, who served from 1983 to 1987. Albeit, we had a distinguished female from Liberia, Ambassador Medina, and recently who served from 2017 to 2022, my mentor. Thus, you now understand why it's important and important with the invitation to celebrate the legacy of this fallen women. That went on lawful and murder without due process. That the state that while this is not a political remark, the truth must always be there. When the truth is spoken and written in our history books, there will be no room for distortion or facts.
We at the Honorable Secretary are proud to have distinguished leadership from Liberia to serve our organization. Here we building blocks for which we stand strong on today. Hence, Honorable Minister Australia remains resolute in carrying out the mandates that was set up in 1973 by then President William Richard Tolbert of Liberia and President Centennial of Sierra Leone. We have 5 sectors of economic integration, infrastructure development, and peace and security in the modern world. Then is now basic to live with us today. As Guinea and Cote d'Ivoire have joined the Union, now making the modern Union a regional organization and no longer basic. It was their ideas that helped birth what is today the African Union, and such the legacy continues to live in our day-to-day activities. Today, Liberia is blessed with a state, a president, His Excellency Joseph Boakai, who that one of the major pillars of the Minority Union, which is peace and security. In so doing, he has sought to reconcile our nation's peace and security. How? One will ask. The strengthening of rule of law. And most recently, Reburial of past President are key ingredients to Liberia's future of healing our wounds and taking us on the path of lasting peace, security, and reconciliation. While we feel the pain that reaches our locals, we must remember the legacies the value they installed in us, left in us. Those values are there in us. He has inspired many of us. He has started to change many of us to be better human beings. In closing, I want to bring back greetings from the Secretary General, His Excellency Monsignor and Reburial, who are honored to be here with us today. Howbeit, as we celebrate the legacy of these men, let's carry in our hearts and minds that the preparatory song said it all. It is well. The songwriter writes, when peace like a river attended my way, when sorrows like seas did erode, whatever my heart has taught me to say, it is well with my soul. To the bereaved family, it is well with my soul because they are in a better place. It is well with my soul because the family is soul in us have made us conquer the challenges we face today and in the future. It is well with my soul because we are forgiven and our hearts are in a better place. It is well with my soul because I know and we know that we trust in God. I thank you.
National Council of Chiefs and Areas. The Baptist World Alliance.
President Boakai, former President Sergey, other government officials, executive of the Baptist World Alliance, Dr. Dunn, Baptist leaders from Liberia, Dr. Brunel, and others. From the Reverend Dr. Elijah Brown, General Secretary and CEO of the Baptist World Alliance, an international communion of Baptists with an estimated 51 million people from 266 countries, 134 countries and territories. Also from the President, executive officers, board of managers, members of the Liberia Baptist Missionary and Educational Convention Incorporated,
a call to national reconciliation. Today, as we gather in solemn remembrance and sacred resolve, we honor not only the life and leadership of the Reverend Dr. William R. Tolbert, but also a deeper call to national reconciliation that his legacy compels us to embrace. Reconciliation is not a forgetting, but a fearless remembering. A remembering that does not reopen wounds, a deepen division, but dare to touch the past, to heal the present. It is the courage to face what has been fractured and the grace to imagine what we can yet be whole. We are a people bound by history, enriched by diversity, and tested by trials. Yet within that shared inheritance lies a common yearning for dignity, a yearning for peace, and for a tomorrow unmarred by yesterday's shadows. To reconcile is to listen before you speak, to seek justice without vengeance, to acknowledge truth without shame, and to extend mercy without weakness. It is a path walked not by one party or people alone, but by a nation awakening to the wisdom that unity is strength and that peace is the fruit of truth planted in love. Let us then as a nation rise, citizens, leaders, elders, and youth, not with a clenched fist, but with open hearts. Let us build not on suspicion, but on solidarity. And let us move forward, not as tribes in tension, but as a nation with purpose. This is our moment. Let the Reburial, the Reverend Dr. William R. Tolbert Jr., former President of the Republic of Liberia, former President of Liberia Baptist Missionary Education Convention, former President of Baptist World Alliance, and those executed with